Ant-Man and the Wasp are two founding Avengers, but a new twist reveals that Hank Pym and Janet Van Dyne embody cosmic ideas that are wholly at odds with one another. This revelation sheds new light on the history of the Avengers and the impact that Hank and Jan have had on the team. However, this key insight into Ant-Man and the Wasp does not come from an Avengers story, but rather Marvel's often overlooked super team, the Defenders. In last year's Defenders number 4 from Al Ewing, Javier Rodriguez, VC's Joe Caramagna, and Will Moss, the team finds themselves transported to the fourth iteration of reality. Before superheroes, before science, and even before magic, this earlier version of the multiverse was populated the fundamental aspects of narrative. Metaphors. Mapping out Marvel space-time on a cosmological scale is a consistent theme in Ewing's stories, and it turns out that the fourth cosmos is full of the archetypal ideas that are embodied by the heroes and villains of the eighth cosmos. However, it was not until recently that Marvel fully detailed which of these archetypal life forms are represented by existing recognizable characters, and Ant-Man and the Wasp are among them. The key listing the characters and their corresponding archetypes appears at the end of Defenders. Beyond number 2 by Al Ewing, Javier Rodriguez, VC's Joe Caramagna, and Will Moss. There it's revealed that Ant-Man embodies the concept big is small, while Wasp represents small is big. The meaning behind Jan's archetype is the most straightforward of the two, as Wasp has become one of the world's greatest heroes and saved the planet by shrinking down. She does monumental works by being small. Just as well, Jan is also the most likely to be overlooked among her fellow founding Avengers, and her impact is often perceived of as smaller in relative to theirs. Tragically, Hank Pym embodies the opposite concept. Big is small reads as a critique of the original Ant-Man's central flaw: his dysfunctional ego. Janet remains a grounded human character despite living in a world of superheroics, while Hank's internal sense of smallness drives him out of any feeling of fulfillment in his achievements. That insecurity is what led to the recklessness behind Ultron's creation and Pym's eventual death. This insight recontextualizes Ant-Man and Wasp as a duo within the original Avengers squad. Wasp retroactively is distinguished from being a female Ant-Man as some have underestimated her, but instead both of them are expressing opposite cosmic concepts. Big is small, small is big. Jan and Hank are not the only paired concepts on that first roster either. Iron Man and Captain America form their own archetypal dyad. However, big is small and small is big are archetypes that speak to the heart of the Marvel Universe as a whole. They are a reminder that the Marvel characters are often small, normal people with grounded dramas in their lives that are magnified and refracted through the lens of the superheroic universe they dwell in. Ultimately, a key part of the plot in Defenders number 4 is that the archetypes can be something new, signifying that the characters that embody them can still grow out of or change course from their previously established archetype. Big is small and small is big are not limits upon what Ant-Man and the Wasp can be, it's just what they have represented previously. For example, Janet Van Dyne may often be overlooked, but she's closer than ever to receiving the honor she's due, as Marvel gives Wasp her first solo title next year. Either way, classic Avengers Ant-Man and the Wasp will always have cosmic significance as long as big is small and small is big.